Hi all. So this is my part two of discussing the Lakers free agency. July 2nd, second day of the free agency, and the Lakers have made a flurry of moves. They have traded with the Jazz for Walker Kessler. They have signed Quentin Grimes, Sandro Mamu Kelishvili. I hope I got that right, Mamu Kelishvili, and Colin Sexton. They have lost LeBron. They have lost Hayes. It looks like they're going to lose Rui. They've lost Kennard. These are really the big ones that they've lost. I'm still holding out hope that we bring back Rui, but doesn't sound like that's going to happen. So I just want to talk a little bit about the moves. With regard to Walker Kessler, I'm very excited about this. He was my preferred choice for a big man if they could land him. He's 7'2". He's long. He's behind only Wemby in shot blocking since he entered the league. So he's a beast down at the rim, which is what we needed. He's a great lob threat, great roll man. He's exactly what Luka was asking for. He definitely fits the bill for an A-list center. And he's just a puppy. He's just a young fella. So still a lot of room for growth. And he's definitely going to anchor the defense down low. Quentin Grimes is not big enough to really defend against bigger wings out there. But you can't put him at the point of attack as a defender, and he's a strong defender in that regard. He's just not versatile enough to cover multiple positions, but he is a good defender. He kind of came out of the Tom Thibodeau school of defense when he played for him. So, and he's a scorer. I mean, I think people are going to find that he turned out to be quite the steal for us. He's going to bring instant offense off the bench, or he may start. Maybe they put him at the 2 so he can defend ones, put Austin at the 1 on offense, and Luka at the 3. We'll have to wait and see. Sandro is interesting because he's a good passer. He's a very good positional defender. He's got big size, and he can shoot the ball. He's got a sweet stroke. So I'm very excited to see how he'll fit. I think he'll fit really nice with Walker Kessler because he's definitely going to bring people out. And he can play 5. So you can go smaller ball 5 with him. He's not small, but relative to Walker Kessler, he's small. Last year he played, I think, 61% of his time at center for the Raptors. But I think people are going to like him. I think they're going to be surprised. He plays hard every second he's out there on both sides of the ball. He's not a rim protector in terms of shot blocking, but as I said, he does use his size and body well. He's pretty agile, got some pretty good mobility for his size. And then Colin Sexton, we know he's a spark plug off the bench. I think that's a nice get because one of the things that the Lakers truly were lacking, and it showed in the playoffs, is whenever the starters would sit trying to generate anything off the bench, if they scored 20 points, that was above their season average. I mean, it was rough. Granted, we're losing LeBron, and he's a big loss. We'll have to see how they do, but I don't think they're going to struggle offensively. The question is, I still think the Lakers have some work to do. We need something on the wing that can defend, someone that can hold their own defensively and have versatility at the wing. Somebody that's like 6'9". We need some size at that small forward spot. So I hope that they're not done. I don't know if they'll feel they need to wait further into the summer or maybe the season starts to make a trade. I know they were looking to move Vando. Vando's a good defender. Problem is that he just gives you nothing on offense. Having said that, if these guys are able to produce on offense, maybe he will work at small forward. I mean, we'll just have to see how things play out. But I do think we're lacking depth there at that position. All in all, I think it was a good day for Rob. I think he did a good job. People are bitching about the price tag for Kessler. I don't know what they're tripping on. 32. He walked away from meetings here in LA yesterday with 3 offers ranging from the low 30s to the high 30s per year in terms of millions. The Lakers clearly were the low if he accepted a deal for $32.6 million on average a year. He wanted to be here, obviously. So quit your whining. That's his market value. That's the value. That's what he's going to cost. This was not a ripoff by any stretch of the imagination. And people talking about the draft picks, I just want to point this out. It's not like the Lakers gave up 4 draft picks. They gave up 2 and 2 pick swaps. Those pick swaps will only matter if the Lakers are below the Jazz in the standings when those come due. And that just doesn't happen very often. So those pick swaps might end up being nothing, because if they stay above the Jazz won't swap. I mean, it's not like the Lakers gave away those picks. In essence, those picks are guaranteed to stay with the Lakers. So I'm glad about that. And so we'll see how the rest plays out, but I wanted to share my thoughts. Looks like Hayes is going to the Jazz for $12 million for 2 years, which is more than the Lakers would have paid him. I really, 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 really hope DeAndre Ayton doesn't mind being a bench guy, because I like the combination of the two of them. They kind of provide different things, but they're both big and long and athletic. And if he doesn't mind being a bench guy, he could be a really valuable piece. And I think for what he's being paid, that's an appropriate salary for what he offers. He's a talented big man, and he's going to produce when he's out there. And so I hope, DeAndre, if you're listening, please, please, please accept your role. Be a star in it. You know, you could be a valuable piece to a contender. Talk to you guys later. Bye.